And it's pointed in the wrong direction. I don't know if that's better. We're doing face cam again today. So I felt like it. Also trying my mic in a different position, so we'll see if that helps as well. Also, I've done a bunch of things. I'm probably gonna do another short stream. I want to try shorter streams because I just feel like streaming for 4 hours is kind of a bit much. Also, there is an Enderman in my house. I think he went upstairs. He has a flower, which is kind of rude because I just yeah, there he is. He climbed a ladder. I didn't know they could do that. So, news to me. How you doing, Goob? Oh my god, hello, sir. Why did he sprint towards me like that? So, my plan for today is mostly just finishing up my whimsying that I started the other day, because I didn't really get anywhere else on that. Past what I showed on stream, so we're gonna continue. The main thing, let me show you. So, back here, I also might be playing alone today, I don't know. I think everyone else is either sleeping or doing something else, but I want to put a path through this section. Oh, I did do this. I didn't show that. I don't think at all on stream. I terraformed this whole area and I planted a bunch of trees and then I moved everybody over. The sheeps are in the same place, but there's now cows and then I want to get chickens. So I think that's the two things we're gonna do, is finish my paths, get the materials for that, and then try to acquire chickens. Those are my two goals, because there's this area that has like a bunch of spots missing because I ran out of this stuff, the concrete dust, and then I want to finish the rest of this like upper area up here that also is missing concrete dust. So that's the plan. We gotta go. He's gonna yell. It's yelling hour. I was like, I'll feed him before stream, so hopefully he doesn't scream the entire time, but you know, hold up. I forgot to... Where's the fucking mouse, dude? I replaced the batteries in my mouse, so hopefully that helps a little bit. We'll see. This man, hold on. You can't see that, but maybe just look closely. Oh, he's escaping. Hey, sit. Sit down. No? Alright. What's up? Why are you staring at me so intensely? He's looking at me so sternly. Please don't immediately go outside again. So, there's a whole bunch of beaches around, which is, I think, where I'm just gonna head to. Also, I can kind of do this. So I can, like, jump up or whatever. I need like a platform, like a diving board, but for the sky. There are a whole bunch of beaches this way. I mean, there are also, I don't know if I showed this. This is what Goob, I don't know what that is about. This is what my older brother's house looks like right now. I thought it was funny when I was looking at it earlier because it's literally just a cow and also a bed in the middle of like a half-built house. Can you come here? Come here for a second. Come here. Come here. Come over here. I'll kiss you on your little baby head. I don't know what this is gonna be. I don't know why he always builds like the biggest house ever. I don't know what his plan is with this. Also, I gave him this sermon. I don't know if I showed that. I want to make that bridge nicer at some point. I don't know if that's something I'll stream though, because I don't know that it's that interesting. Anyway, that's what we're working with. Well, I'm not working with it. He's working with it. That's what he's working with. I'm headed over here because there's a beach right there. I think an Enderman is. Oh, I think many people have been here to harvest some sand. I will also be participating in the harvesting of the sand. I have the perfect shovel for this. So we can just kind of... I'll keep it a straight rectangle as well. May as well keep it nice and widen the trench. There's another one that I noticed in another area near here. I literally have 4 fucking chapsticks at my desk. That's not a joke or exaggeration. There are 4 of them. I need to get a new one of these because it's my favorite. I thought it was just that I used this one so much, but I barely use this one. It's from the same set because they're from like 3 in a little box that you get. I think the packaging is just kind of shit because this one I think is, yeah, this one is also Blistex. The 2 that are missing their labels are Blistex, but for some reason, whatever the printing is on these ones, leave it in your pocket for fucking 5 minutes and it just completely wears off, which is annoying. But I figure if I have so many chapsticks, I should use them instead of just picking at my lips the entire stream. I like this one because not only does it smell nice, but it also tastes nice. There's a piece of skin that is really irritating me. It's like a little flap that sticks up. Gotta check in on him. He's being quiet now. Gotta make sure it's not suspicious. Is that sand? That is sand. I'm gonna light this up because I can't see shit, dude. I do wish this was about as fast as it was for dirt. It's pretty fast. I don't know, it doesn't feel as fast. I think his sand just sounds so much softer. Doesn't have that nice, satisfying crunch that the dirt has, you know? Spent like all day today making little friendship bracelets because I was like, me and my girlfriend are gonna go to the Toronto Pride at the end of the month, and I was like, I want to talk to people, because last time we went I didn't talk to anybody because I feel so nervous all the time. So I was like, how can I have an excuse to talk to people? And I already wanted to make like little friendship bracelets just for me and my girlfriend, and like stuff with silly bead words to like put on the jacket that I'm gonna wear, which is like kind of a pride themed. I don't know what constitutes a battle vest, honestly. It's in that style though, but it's like pride themed. So I was like, what if I just made, I've lost one. What if I just made a shitload of like friendship bracelets for like different orientations and sexualities and like pronouns and stuff. So I spent all day doing this. This is like a little over 20 bracelets. There are so many. It's just a heap. And I plan to make more. We got, you know, the big ones. We got lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and then I also have like non-binary. I have asexual. I got pansexual, and then I got like he, him, and she, her, and I got a genderqueer one. I got woola and mullama. I've never heard anyone try to say that one out loud. It's only ever woola. That one just says trans. That one's they, them. That's another trans one. It's got two little hearts on it. These ones, I want to get more of like these beads. I think they're called like pony beads or something. I don't know. I've never called them that. They're just beads to me. Because the little kit that I got that had all of the letters in it, and all of the string that I used, because it came in like a little case. This big fucking thing that I've already almost emptied with these. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, I want to get more of those beads because I don't want them to just be like a string with a few beads on it. That feels kind of lame. I want them to be like a proper thing. And like, I don't know how many people I'm gonna talk to. I might even just talk to like 1 or 2 people, but who knows what the orientation of the people I'm gonna meet. That was a weird way to form that sentence. Who knows what orientation the people I'm gonna meet are, you know? And they might have multiple. I don't know. So I want to have, oh my fucking god, that scared the shit out of me. I want to have some variety. She's having a time over there. I definitely don't need this much. I don't know, maybe I'll build like a giant glass observatory or something. God damn it. He wanted to help. It's, you know, that was really thoughtful of him. I got like 2, oh I got 15. That's, honestly that's enough for like that entire hole. I'm gonna leave though. How can I get out of here? Oh, okay. Well, I think I just, I don't know. How do you like gracefully float down? That's odd. Anyway, I thought that might be like a cool way to like meet people and have like an excuse to talk to them, because one of my biggest social struggles, thank you for letting me know. One of my biggest social struggles is that I want to talk to people, but I don't know how to start a conversation. Like, genuinely, I have zero clue how to do that. That looks so strange. I'm stealing gunpowder. There's no chance that there hasn't been a creeper in here yet. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. Oh, this is so bad. Yeah. That was really bad. I could have completely blown that up. Luckily I didn't. Let's continue. That does not go in there. I'm gonna go get more gunpowder now. But yeah, one of my biggest social struggles is that I just don't know how to start conversations with people, so anything that can make that easier that I can think of would be nice. Because I would like to have more friends. I haven't really, I don't know, had friends since like high school. And like early to mid high school as well, you know? I was out of school for a lot of reasons, so I couldn't be like in classes to make friends with people. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I couldn't be in classes to make friends with people, so it was really difficult to have and keep friends because even pre-pandemic, I just wasn't. Oh, he figured out how to make it. He just wasn't. I just wasn't in school and in classes, so it was really difficult to have and keep friends, you know? I also never really participated in events because a lot of them cost money or required you to have a car to participate in. Participate? I don't know. So I didn't really do a whole lot of that because I grew up in a fairly rural area, so how the fuck do I get to the other one without breaking all of my ankles? Or accidentally flying into the mob spawner again? Because that was not where I wanted to go. I wanted to like loop around it and then eventually spiral to the bottom. I felt like when you catch like a fly in a fruit fly trap, the ones that are just like a little dish of water with like dish soap at the bottom, so it like breaks the surface tension. How the fuck can I get up there? Can I go through here? I think I was just in there. They gotta connect to each other somehow. So yeah. That combined with already having... Oh, forgot that I took my elytra off. Why am I struggling so bad with this, dude? Struggling to continue a train of thought and also struggling to play this game coherently. Apparently too much multitasking for my brain. But yeah, that on top of my already existing social issues made it really difficult to make friends, because it's like I didn't know how, and I still don't really know how, to like start a conversation, because it's like, how do you know what to talk about? People will just be like, no, you just like walk up to someone and go like, hi. Oh, okay. And just start asking them like questions about themselves. I'm like, how do you know what questions to ask? Which I guess... Wait. I forgot. I'm having the time, you know? Oh. It's going well. And also, it's good. Anyway, how do I get up from here? I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I don't remember how I did it before. I think I just gotta fly. I keep almost accidentally. Well, I keep literally trying to put it in the fucking pants slot. Like a dummy. Do you go in here? I don't know. Man. I have no clue. Holy shit. That is a safety hazard. Oh, there's like absolutely a correct way to go about getting up there. I don't know what it is though. We'll find out when I get there. Oh, I didn't even look over here. This did not used to be here. Anyways, gunpowder. Jesus Christ. Anyway, basically, to make a long, so long ramble much shorter, is that I want to try to make friends because I miss having friends because I don't really have friends anymore. So it was a multitude of things as well in high school because there are a lot of people that I was friends with, and it's pretty even 50-50 split between like had bad falling outs with people and just kind of stopped talking to people. And unfortunately, in my experience in high school, a lot of it was like with the people I had really bad falling outs with was just they hadn't been a good friend for like a long time, and I didn't really realize it until I got into like specific like mental health related programs or started doing like, because I was never in proper therapy, but there's a couple like counseling type things I started doing, and I was like, oh, I have like no self-worth and these people treat me like shit all the time and I just kind of let them. And that's why I feel so miserable all the time, is because I just kind of let all of these people that I hang out with treat me like shit all the time. I'm essentially just a doormat. And then when I stopped being a doormat all the time, people didn't like me anymore. And I was like, oh, this guy sucks. I guess I just won't be friends with anybody. Because it's so much easier to be friends with... Where is my obsidian? It's so much easier to be friends with nobody than to be a doormat all the time, you know? But I think, you know, I should try to make friends with people. I think that would be good for my mental health as well. Where does my leather go? It goes in here. I was just opening chests. Like, I know it goes somewhere. Just not over there. I can make 33 times... How many do you get? Like 4 of them? Yeah. That's so many. At any given time, there is just so much cat hair in my mouth. Okay, we have so much sand. I need dye, so I need just a million bajillion of those little cocoa bean thingies. Not coconuts. That was a disappointing burp. I was hoping it would be way louder and more obnoxious than that. Immensely disappointing. to do with all my cactuses now? I guess, I mean, it's helpful to have for dye sometimes. You can make an XP farm. Oh, that's what I hit. It's kind of annoying. You can make a cactus XP farm, but I don't feel like doing that. I mean, okay, so this can go in here. Yeah. And then I needed gravel, didn't I? And then I don't remember what the recipe is because I always forget what it is. This needs to actually become dye. It needs to die. Where is... No. I missed it, didn't I? Am I fucking blind, dude? Yes. Because they always show a million bajillion colors. Oh, I see. I didn't need that much once again. The last time I made it, I also didn't need that much. I'm not gonna go outside, I'm gonna sleep. I guess also I can finish up, I can start adding it to the paths here as well. Also, you know? Oh, I don't know if I don't think I did that on stream. I replaced, I don't know why I said it like that. Saying words weird today. I replaced all of the lights in here that were copper bulbs with the redstone lanterns, or lamps, or whatever the fuck they're called. Cause the copper bulbs just weren't working, and I don't really know why, or how you're like supposed to use them. I think I was doing something wrong, but I'm too lazy to figure out what it was, so it will remain a mystery. We will just never know. Well, I won't. And I don't care to, honestly. Oh, it's a shadow. I could also get pigs, but I don't really feel inclined to have pigs. I want chickens. I had a chicken. I think he, like, timed out because I didn't, like, feed him ever or anything. He was just kind of tied to a fence post in my house. I hate that there's a gap here. I ran out of mushrooms. That was another thing I did. I need to find that portal and specifically label it as a portal that takes you to there. I wanted to go to a mushroom biome so I could get the mycelium to plant the big mushrooms on. Because you can use the warped and crimson millium in the overworld, put the overworld mushrooms on it, and then bone meal them and they become the big mushrooms, but I didn't feel like collecting that. And I also wanted more mushrooms as well, so I went to a mushroom island thingy. But it was a bitch to get there, so I made another travel thingy. You know? I didn't need to explain that as much as I did, but that's typical. Did he leave? Yes, he did. Good for him. I should put more of these up, like around. All of this millions of brown dye goes in here. I'm gonna cut those cactuses down and make more. Thank you for that. Make more green dye. So I have it just kicking around. Oh, did it break the? Yeah, it did. Oh no, it didn't. I got it. I don't know if I like that. We'll see. If it gets too annoying, I'll remove it. Oh. Wait, does that mean... Yeah, it does. No, you can't. Kelp you can. Cactus you can't. I don't know what to do with these fish. They're just gonna... I'll put this away. Okay. Let's dig up some of the dirt over there. And create a path. Yeah, this is where I used the crimson nilium or whatever. Do this one as a path block. Recently, me and my girlfriend have been watching the show Sex Education. It's the first 3 seasons were a rewatch for me, but the first watch for her. But now we're on the 4th season, so it's my first watch of the 4th season. And I didn't really think about it the first time I watched it, or at least I don't remember if I did, but I've been thinking about it a lot now because it's been pissing me off. Something I hate so much about shows about teenagers, and I mean it is kind of just a plot device in most shows ever, and movies, that generally drives me insane, but I feel like it's especially prevalent in shows about teenagers, is that nobody fucking talks to each other. Nobody communicates anything, god damn it, to anybody ever, at any point. And it feels really inaccurate, you know? I feel like it does a disservice to teenagers, because teenagers, I know because I was one, talk to each other about loads of stuff all the time, you know? And I feel like it's really frustrating, especially in a show like that, to constantly have miscommunication be like a prominent plot device. But I also just generally hate it in most TV and movies. It makes such a frustrating watch, because it's like in real life, a real person would have had this conversation a millennia ago. Why have these 2 characters not talked this out yet? This would have happened almost immediately. And it becomes incredibly frustrating incredibly quickly. Because there's like a thing in the most recent episode that we watched where Maeve sends Otis a nude, and he doesn't like the ones that he takes, and has like never done it before, so he feels really awkward. And instead of like what I feel like would happen would just be, you've never done it before and you feel uncomfortable, or you don't like the pictures that you took, to just go, hey, I don't know how to respond to this, you know? You'd communicate that. You wouldn't just like leave them on red, because especially with something like sending a nude, that's an incredibly vulnerable point to just leave somebody on red. And it's like a whole fucking episode. That's just like the thing, is that he just and it frustrates the shit out of me. It pisses me off, because it's like that conversation probably would have happened like at most an hour after, you know? You wouldn't leave it like an entire day. That would be way too much. I don't know, but that's my experience. Maybe I was just like a really mature teenager. I don't think I was, but whatever, you know? That should be fine, question mark. I'll put one there. I'm gonna go in with the coarse dirt, and then I can make packed mud, and then we're basically done that. I'm gonna put a path like here. Oh, and then I gotta do this section too. Whoops. God damn it. I don't know, generally I feel like miscommunication or not communicating as a plot device is incredibly lazy and frustrating to watch, and I hate when shows do that. Especially when so much of how the plot moves along is carried entirely by miscommunication or a complete and utter lack of communication, because it's like nobody interacts with the world like this. Maybe if you had like one character who consistently does not communicate with people, and that's like a part of their like character development that you focus on. But it's never that. It's just that everybody somehow just doesn't talk to each other for no good reason. They just all collectively decided, yeah, we're not gonna talk to each other about anything ever at all. Why? So dumb. Okie dokie. Let's go get my coarse dirt. I have 8 of them left. I need to make more coarse dirt. Dude, this is like perfect. No, don't do that. There you go. Yes. I don't know if I should have saved my gravel, but hopefully I don't need it. Oh, the packed mud. I should eat. Okay. Wheat is in... Why do I have 1 wheat? I don't have a lot of that. That's fine. I think. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. I don't want any unfortunate run-ins with a creeper while I'm trying to do this. That would suck. I don't know literally anybody else who would specifically benefit from this, but I put a layer of extra strength Oragel, and because I was talking about last stream, I was beefing with a mosquito and it bit me on the hand and I was scratching it like fucking crazy. It was driving me insane earlier today, especially since I was working with my hands so much. So I put a layer of extra strength Oragel and then a layer of this, it's like a calamine lotion thingy over top of that, and then I put a band-aid over top of that. Because what I used to do was a layer of, it didn't really matter which came first, a layer of calamine lotion and a layer of Afterbite, and it kind of works a little bit sometimes, especially with the band-aid over it. That helps so that like nothing can touch it. But it didn't ever work enough that it was like super helpful. So that's why I have resorted to the Oragel, because it numbs your fucking skin. So I literally just will put Oragel and then calamine lotion on my mosquito bites, because then I can actually function and I don't want to rip my skin off, and I'm not incredibly irritable constantly because my body is just incessantly itching and there's nothing that helps. So if you have a mosquito bite allergy and you don't have any issues with Oragel, try that. Just Oragel, calamine lotion, and a band-aid. That's my pro tip. A technique entirely born out of deep frustration and irritability. Because if I'm experiencing a sensory bug like that, I will be miserable. Like, it will ruin my entire week. If I have to deal with a mosquito bite just being itchy as hell constantly, I will be miserable. I will be awful to be around as well, because I'll just be grumpy, because I'm just itchy. I don't know, there's just nothing more miserable than just being something little like that, that's just mildly uncomfortable, and you just have to deal with it constantly. It just kind of like makes you go insane. So yeah, that's my tip, my recommendation. I'll put one right here. I don't like having an odd number. I don't know why. There's no particular reason for it, I just don't like it. Oh, I can fix my not having enough wheat issue by doing this. Literally staring at it. Oh yeah, I should fix that. I should put like a barrel or something out here with like a hoe and a bucket in it. Always good to have that in your little farm. I have 2 composters. Composter? I don't know. With no bucket or chest or anything. With no chest or barrel or anything. I just have these. Because I was sick of all the goddamn seeds. So you just... Because it's annoying as hell, and you can get like a lot of bone meal. Because there's 5 million seeds. I'm gonna go get my hoe and fix that. There it is. I have 2 hoes. I have a diamond hoe, and then I also have this one that I found in the ancient city that has efficiency 5, mending, and unbreaking 3. Why would you ever need that on a hoe? I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't put it together, okay? Some ancient individual decided it needed to exist. In the lore of this particular Minecraft seed, whoever lived in the ancient cities in the deep dark needed this hoe for some fucking reason. Where are my buckets? Are my buckets in here? There's buckets in here, aren't there? There's fucking no buckets in here? There should be buckets in this bundle or this bundle. Oh! There they are. Just one. I don't know why I put them in there. I think I just forgot. And I need like a chest or something. That is pretty important. Kinda like need a place to put it. I don't know why I just opened all of those chests. That was wildly unnecessary. Cool. I was gonna make a barrel, but stop doing that. I don't feel like it. But you have the chest. So there. Where to put it? I guess just like here. Fix that. Cool. Make most of my mud. Me when I'm having mud time. Put that aside for a second to finish harvesting all these. Because I could do with more bread. that'd be helpful. Because depending how long my chicken adventure takes, we may go on another excursion. But I think my chicken procurement will require enough sustenance as it is, so. I say that in the most fucking obnoxious way possible. I need to put, like, slabs or stairs or something in here so that I stop falling into those. Because that contributes to the... I think that one was literally just me jumping off the stairs when I was trying to skedaddle home. Because I was actively being chased by phantoms. But, generally, it's kind of annoying when you're, like, walking through there to have to worry about the water. So now I can put my 6 trillion seeds in the composters in the soup. Composter ASMR. I'm just gonna keep some extra seeds in here. I think that's probably a good idea. Here we go. Alrighty. Oh, I put away my sand, but I don't think I ever filled this with sand, or the concrete dust. Did I? Or was it this that I ran out of? Oh, I didn't refill it with anything but the sand. God, they're so sweet. Multiple types of materials here. Whoops. Here we go. I've been heavily debating cutting my hair all day. Anytime I have to like touch it or anytime I have to touch it or think about it, I am immediately like, should I cut it off? Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. I don't know. I just feel annoyed with it. I think the first step is to give myself bangs again. Because I'm not liking whatever's going on here. It does not look good. Every time I think I'm like, oh, maybe it's like okay, and I'm like, no, I'm really just not like a center part no bangs person. It just, I look sort of cadaverous, disheveled. I think it's mostly just to me because I know that my hair is like grown out and kind of poopy looking, but I don't know. I kind of just think it looks like shit when it looks like this, so. Shit from a butt with a side of poop from ass. Oh, and then this. Here, I suppose. Alrighty. Looks like a path. I kind of want to add more of these lanterns about, but I think for now that's pretty good. Now we need to source some chickens. chicken location mission. I'm not sure where exactly to get chickens, but hold on. Oh my god, really? It's hold on. How do I get rid of this? Go away. Okay. Pissing me off. Anyway. This can go back in here, and these can go back in here, and all the wheat I can make into bread. Just gonna stick with that. Okay, the next we did it. So chickens, I suppose we do need this, and I also need lots of seeds. What are you doing? Generally, I think we need more lanterns around. I don't even know where chickens would really be. There's a shitload in the spruce area, isn't there? I might need a boat. Why is that one still open? Interesting. Let's just head over there. I don't really feel like grabbing a boat. Hopefully I don't need one. That one is also still open. I think they're a little bit glitchy. They're sort of like the lights, where sometimes the lights either will turn off or won't turn off. Because they're better now that I've switched them to the redstone lamps. I think it is literally just that the copper bulbs just work differently than the lamps do. I do have my elytra on still. Still. Try not to fucking suffocate in the snow. That would be ideal. But yeah, there's like usually chickens in here, in and around here somewhere. I don't know, the last couple times I've been through here, there's been loads of chickens. Honestly, may as well just collect them all if I'm gonna be collecting chickens. So, if I see some pigs, I don't really have materials with which to acquire pigs, but if I see them. There were more over in this area where all the spruce trees are, not really in the like birch areas. Mushrooms. I don't remember if I mentioned it last stream, but I'm redoing all of the channel art for the... I did. But I am redoing... Hello. All of the channel art for the start screen and end screen and BRB screen. So far I only have the start screen done because they're like full on like paintings basically. Obviously like digital art, but it's like a full on like background picture. Why does this happen? Come here, you dingus. Show me where your brethren are. It's it's gonna take like a while. Because I've got the first one completely done. Well, the art for it. I still want to make like little animations for them, and that's gonna take a while as well, but the main art for the first one is done, and then the second one I've started. I'm also, and I hate when this happens, but I'm also not 100% sure if I even like them. I think they'll look better than what I have right now, which is really just, it's the color and it's got the ghosts. It's mostly just like good enough, you know? My hair is tickling my fucking ear. That's the main thing I'm getting annoyed about, because I've been streaming, is my little like sideburn piece thingies. They're getting very long. They're like, normally I keep them like collarbone length, but because I've kind of just been growing out my whole head, or collarbone length, normally I keep them jaw length, but they are almost collarbone length. They're like an inch or two away. That's too long. And they get, when I wear headphones for streaming, they just get tangled up inside my fucking headphone thingies, and they bother the shit out of me. Because then they're just like sitting in and around my earlobe and bothering the shit out of me. I don't know what that was. You didn't see that. Wonder who could have done that. Last time I was through even this section with all the birch trees, there was a whole bunch of animals here. I think they probably despawned or something. It's kind of a bummer. I was hoping it would be easier to find animals. I know what will happen is if I go to another area, like if I go to where the poop... Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck? Why is he spin? I've seen them spin before. Why is he spinning so fast? What the hell? He's still going. Okay. Can you... Thanks. What the fuck was that? Anyways, if I go over where the poop hut is, where there's always a million animals, the second I go over there, there isn't gonna be any animals. And then I'm gonna come back here, and there's gonna be a million animals once I've fucked around long enough over there looking for animals, you know? Because that's always how it goes. I've done that so many times in so many worlds where I'm like, I will venture a million miles away to find one specific type of animal because it's not where it's regularly been spawning near my house. And then I'll fucking come back near my house and suddenly there are a million of them. It happened with the cows, where I went ages looking for a cow, and then finally, whoops, got ones from really far away, and then came back once I had a whole bunch of cows, and suddenly there was like a million cows near my house, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't think it's evening-y enough yet. My hands are so cranky. They're so mad at me. and I'm probably gonna make more tomorrow. I picked out a whole bunch of, like, silly words as well, because mostly today I was just focusing on, like, different identities. But I've ran out of vowels. E's especially. So many words have E's in them that I think E is literally the most used letter out of the entire English alphabet. And I am out of E's. Because every single fucking word has an E in it, and if you want to spell it like clear, for example, you can only really do 2 of those, and you've already used up 4 E's. And the sets of letters that you get, they're always seemingly the most inconvenient organization of letters. Because it's always either so many vowels, you can't actually spell anything because there's not enough, like, consonants to go around, or it's just oops, all consonants. You wanted vowels? Why don't you go fuck yourself, actually? Every single one of those bead sets with letters in them, even if you just get a bag of the letter beads, it's like that. Because the letter beads that I got in, like, a little bag were, like, mostly consonants, unless you want the letter T, then go fuck yourself. But if you need vowels, also, go fuck yourself. And then the set of little letters I got in the kit for the bracelets was even worse. I don't know where to go to find these chickens, dude. I wish they had reeds as, like, a plant. I think that would add a lot to the game. And I think they should add it. I should also update Optifine. I really want to try playing different games, but I know that Minecraft works to stream. It's not hard to figure out another game. I could do Sims more often. I just haven't been that interested in playing The Sims lately. No particular reason, just not feeling like it, you know? I was thinking about playing Lego Batman, but I'm worried to play Lego Batman. I think this tree has been struck by lightning. I'm worried to play Lego Batman because it has very copyrighted music. And I was like, well, I'll just do what I've done for Minecraft so that when there's no background music, so it's not, like, awkward, because there's just, like, dead silence in the background, and if I'm not talking, it's, like, extra dead silence. I'll just get, like, some royalty-free cinematic songs from the fucking YouTube audio library and just put them in a little VLC playlist file and then put it in the background with OBS, but I just feel like it would sound extra shitty. Because at least with this, the Minecraft music is not specifically copyrighted like that, whereas the Batman music is literally the music from, like, the movies. It's, like, the actual original orchestral pieces, so you kinda can't just, like, it doesn't, most video game music is specifically for the video game, and most video game music you can, oh, a friend, you can just use in the background of things, like, another one? Where did he come from? Minecraft music, I hear people use it in the background of their videos. Oh, that's where you guys came from. Just as background music all the time, because you can do that with Minecraft music. I've seen people do that with Silent Hill 2 specifically a lot of the time. You can kind of just do that with most video game music that is specifically, like, video game music. You can't do that with, like, the Lego Batman music, because it is just the Batman music, which is very, oh, holy shit. It's very copyrighted, not like a little bit copyrighted, like very copyrighted. Can I jump, please? Because I did a little Let's Play ages ago, but I didn't like any of the videos because I was super nervous. and very new to like recording that style of video. But I was also just still nervous even in my normal content that I made on my main channel. And also I was not having a great time in my personal life, so it was just a combination of like nervousness that made me really hate those playthroughs, and I also didn't really know how to edit them because I don't really know how to edit a gaming video. I know how to edit vlog style or like videos where you make like crafts and shit. Those are pretty straightforward editing, but a video game, I was like, what do you keep in and what do you cut out? I don't fucking know. Because you kind of think a Bunui, you kind of think you want to keep in as much as possible, right? Especially if it's like a story-driven game. But you also don't want it to be like slow and boring to watch. And because I was very new to it and didn't know what I was doing, I just didn't end up liking them. However, one thing I did like was the thumbnails I made, so if I did stream that game, my VODs will have the thumbnails I made because I played a significant portion of the game. I got like probably halfway through the hero mode, because the Lego Batman, the video game, has like a hero story side and then a villain story side. And so what I wanted to do was play through the hero side and then finish that and then play through the villain side. And I got probably halfway through the hero side, so I just didn't upload all of them. I think I only uploaded 3 of them. I have like a bunch of thumbnails that I made already, even more than I think the 3 videos that I did upload, so I could use those. My VODs I would use those for my VODs, because I find them very funny. When you start a level, there's like character screens at the beginning of them that will tell you about each villain, because at least the beginning of the hero levels, when they introduce all of the villains, will have a character screen introducing each villain and giving like their backstory or whatever. So I just took a couple screenshots of those and the different like little poses they would do from the recording, and then I spliced a bunch of the words together to just say stupid shit, like Mr. Freeze one, which I don't know. I think it's the second level. It might be the 3rd, but I'm pretty sure it's the 2nd level in the hero mode. I don't even remember what his like intro text thing is. It's like a pretty big blurb. It's usually like a couple paragraphs at least. His is just a bunch of really stupid poses that he did that I screenshotted, and then it says Mr. Freeze, a fridge. And then the Riddler one says the Riddler, a gamer, because I just cut up a bunch of the little letters and like pasted them together. Oh, there's 2 songs playing right now. The in-game music is just so quiet. That tree looks like particularly illuminated, like this one that my cursor is on top of. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, in the cursor where it's like inverted, it looks almost completely black on there. It's weird. I want another chicken. Dude, what the freak? Originally I wanted chickens because I wanted feathers because I didn't have infinity yet, but now I've had infinity for like a while, so I don't know what to do with the chickens. I just want them, you know? But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll stream that soon. I also have Stray as well, the little cat game where you play as like a stray cat. I wrote like a list of all the ones I had. Hold on, I think that is it though. might have another game. Where? Oh, it's this page. Literally bookmark. Oh, I also have Sky that I could play again. I stopped playing Sky because I got bored of it, but... I don't know, dude. I could also, like, find some different games to play, but I don't have the money to, like, buy games, so I'd have to find something that, like, is free. We'll see. Did he sleep? No. I'm just gonna keep clicking on it. Okay, it wasn't done yet. Never mind. This goes in the mom barrel. And this goes in here. And this goes in here. My fucking eyeballs hurt, dude. We can also explore, I guess, if I can't find these stupid fucking chickens. I can also just wander off somewhere. I can explore the fucking deep dark. I never finished exploring the deep dark. I got Swift Sneak back. I should probably get a new sword. I have a sword in here, don't I? That, or we could try to find more netherite. I thought I had a sword. Maybe this was the sword? I think it was. I'm gonna make a sword. I did not mean to put 3 in there. And let's see if we can get anything cool on it. I do need more XP, so we need to go to the nether anyway. Get some XP. My elytra is basically fine. What can we get on you? I don't want knockback. It was just kind of annoying. And sweeping edge is also kind of annoying. I do have sharpness 4, so... Creative mode. What the freak? Why do I have cobblestone? I'm gonna just put that in there. Just so I can remember it. Okay, I think we can put this back on now. It's not gonna overlap. Okay, why don't I take a little break and then I'll come back and I'll go to the wherever I'm going. I'll go there. I'll do it. Okay? Okay. Gamers. I felt a migraine coming on, so I had to take fucking ibuprofen. Because you can't wait until the migraine gets here. You have to take it when you feel it starting. So. Because I get this like little twinge of pain in here. You could probably see me doing this constantly because I keep trying to like, I don't know, sometimes I push here and my eyes make this like clicky sound and then the pain goes away. And I'll really just keep trying it until it works. And it doesn't work, so we'll see how long I last. I still want to look for chickens, honestly. I feel, can my hair please get out of my fucking ear hole? It's so ticklish. I just feel compelled to keep searching for them, you know? That's not where the chicken stuff is. I was gonna go to the nether. That is what I was gonna do. We can look for chickens in the nether. I don't really want to go to the deep dark now that I'm thinking about it, especially if I'm like precariously on the edge of maybe a migraine, so. I don't even really want to go to the nether that bad. I think we're just gonna stay in the overworld and I'm gonna wander around and I'm gonna see if I can find some chickens and I'm gonna ramble about nonsense. And you're just gonna have to deal with it. So there. Anyway, I mean, we may as well also make a pig pen. That's something to do. Oh, the music, it's back. It returns. This little fella is just always here. Now he's got sunflowers. Oh. He's just a little guy, really. Certified little fella. Bees, like frogs, are one of those things where they're kind of dumb. And they don't really serve like a huge amount of purpose, but I like them. Cause I don't know, they're just a silly little guy. And I feel like any game can really benefit from having a bunch of silly little guys in it, you know? There's really a whole lot of nothing over here. The last time I was over here, there were a whole bunch of animals. There's a doglet. I don't really want a dog. Just not feeling it. I don't want goddamn Flemmy. What the frick? I always think that ibuprofen makes me sleepy, but really what's happening is I don't realize how much pain I'm in just generally on a regular basis, and what's actually happening is the ibuprofen is making me not in pain anymore. Hello? He ran right up to me. Well, we only need 2. Hey, wait. I don't know if they do that. I don't know if they do that. I don't think they do. I think it's just cats. Speaking of which, I should get more of those. I think we gotta do what I did with the last world and do some kitty collecting. Gotta put that on my to-do list. I really want a black cat. I'm really miffed that there was a black cat at the first village, but I was like, dang, I don't have the facilities to acquire him currently, so I'll come back later. And then my little brother got him before I did. That's like one of the only times I've seen a black cat spawn naturally at a village too. You know? Anyways, as I was saying, another one. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me. I never realize how much pain I'm in because I'm just constantly in a state of being in pain. So it's not that the ibuprofen is making me sleepy, because ibuprofen doesn't do that. It's that I'm actually relaxed for once because I'm not in pain, so I feel sleepy and like calm because I'm not in pain. It's like pretty cool. We can put that back on. Oh, I forgot to put my chat back up. Whoops. Fine. I'll fix it. Not that it matters at all. Why is he flapping so fast? Here's the flapper. Also, I'd like really prefer to take the extra strength, the 400, oh my god, milligram ones, but the only ones I have left are not actually Advil, and I don't like the shape of the tablets because I'm still very new to learning to swallow pills, which is maybe a little embarrassing to admit, but I only just recently learned how to do that. It's still really hurting in there. Another one, don't mind if I do. Just gonna come home with a million chickens. I don't know, something about the ibuprofen ones, they're like nice and small and round. What is that? No. Oh, I have that one already. Anyway. The other ones I have are just like generic ibuprofen. I got them because when I sewed through my finger when I first came home from the emergency room, I was in so much pain. It was like unbearable. Probably because there was a chunk of a fucking sewing needle still in my finger. I'm a little miffed that he did not see that. I don't know how he didn't see that. I think he must have only been looking at one of my x-rays. Because there's an x-ray, they took two of them. They took one that was top down, and they took one with my finger, like, sideways, like this. And, oh my god, that was a little ominous. It was a little spooky. It was like, the one that's top down, I don't remember which one it was. I think it's the one from the side, because the shard of the needle is also, like, parallel. Or not parallel? I don't know. It was like this in the tip of my finger, so when my finger was like this, it did look like a little tiny piece. So I think that's the one that he was looking at. Also because when they took those, they hadn't removed the needle from my finger. So really what I think they should have done is, I mean, I imagine it would probably have taken way more time and they just wanted to get me in and out as fast as possible. But really what I think they should have done is what they did when I had to get the piece of needle removed, where they took x-rays after my surgery. Why am I taking you guys inside? That's not where you're supposed to be. Brain farting. They took x-rays after the surgery was over to make sure that they got everything out, and then it was like all you could see on that x-ray was like a teeny tiny little like speck that I'm assuming was some kind of like either artifact in the picture or like maybe a tiny little piece of like needle shrapnel or something. And that is the type of thing where it's like if it's in your finger and it wants to come out, it'll push its way out. But ultimately, like, it's not that big of a deal, you know? At least that's what he said. The guy who did the surgery to remove it, so. But yeah, before they removed it, it was incredibly painful. I was like second guessing myself because I was like, I am in so much pain from just my finger. It was like I was restless and could not sleep, and I was like, something is wrong. I don't think it's supposed to hurt this bad. I shouldn't be having to take 2 extra strength ibuprofens per day for a finger, and even then I'm still like, maybe I should take another one. It felt a little bit much, especially for me and my pain tolerance. Okay, we have the chickens. I was gonna go to sleep and then I realized it's not nighttime yet. Let's breed them. And then, I don't know, find something else quick to do. Quick to do quickly. I like that they kind of just smooch each other. And then a baby appears. Because I think I'm gonna skedaddle in the next like 20 to 30 minutes. I was planning to do 2.5 hours, but I kinda just wanna lie down, you know? Now I have eggs. I can make so much pumpkin pie. I need more sugar cane though. I should do a video talking about that. I just am worried it's gonna be like too gross because people were in real life. It is like really like horrifying to look at the pictures. But also I want to talk about it because it was kind of fucking insane, and it's one of those weird, like, I remember after I got my surgery I was talking to the nurse because she was, after my surgery I was like, no, I'm fine, I don't need anything, I just need to like sit for a minute. And then it was like 5 minutes, and then it was getting to like 10 minutes, and she was like, are you sure? And I was like, you know what, just give me the apple juice. I can't keep being stubborn about it. But we were talking, so I was drinking my juice so I wouldn't pass out, and she was like, so how did it like happen? And I was like, well, it's kind of one of those things where it's like an intrusive thought you have, at least for me, because I deal with those regularly. It's an intrusive thought you have, but you're always like, well, it's never gonna happen, I'm never gonna do that to myself, because that would be stupid, and I'm gonna like be really aware and make sure that I'm not gonna do that. Now I can say I'm gonna be really aware and make sure that I'm not gonna do that, but then I wasn't being careful enough, not even necessarily careful enough, I just wasn't using my machine safely, and I also was not in a good headspace while using my machine, so I was like being kind of careless and stupid, which is when shit like that happens. You know? This is basalt. This is not... I'm trying to organize. It's kind of a fucking disaster in here. I don't know. I think it would be maybe a interesting video to make. I want to talk about it. I think about it all the time, and I'm like, holy shit, that was like actually a thing that like happened to me. Oh, that's basalt again. That is basalt. That goes there. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, multiple people were shown the images of my nasty finger, and it is a sight to behold. It's really gross. It's just one of those images that makes you kind of shrivel up when you look at it, you know? You just kind of, like you just sucked on a lemon or something, because it's so... It's not even gory, it's just very viscerally, like, it's not hard to do, and I feel like if you have intrusive thoughts, you've probably experienced an intrusive thought about it. if you sew, even maybe if you don't sew, if you've just watched people sew, you've probably had intrusive thoughts about it, you know? It's a pretty common one. Should I make the rest of those? Yeah. I wanted to save this for sugar. Oh, dude, it's like the perfect amount. I'm gonna split it in half. I don't want to do all of it though, because what if I don't need all of it. I think I need all of it. I need all of it. Well, frick. Okay, now these can be like torches where I can just, this does not need to be down here, stash them away in the old chest. This needs to go upstairs. Why is this in here? Also, this I feel like shouldn't be in here. It should be in here. I don't know. This goes in here though. Also, I was really miffed that I had to pay to see my x-rays afterwards. It was only like $5, but it was like it's an annoying amount of money to be like, oh, I have to fucking pay to see these now. You know? An amount of money where you're like, God damn it. You know? So I made the whole like account for the little website that you're supposed to use to like see your medical records and whatever, and then it was like, yeah, there's gonna be like a $5 fucking transfer fee to actually like look at them, which is annoying. But I got them and I looked at them and I was like, how did this man look at my stupid little thingy with a shard of a needle in it and not see that there was a shard of a needle in it? But I think it is literally just he was looking at one of the x-rays and not both of them. I don't know whether it's just because he was trying to be really quick. He seemed very busy and in a rush, because I mean, he's an ER doctor. The part that I think back on most that I think was the funniest part was of the ER visit was he, like, I had to get a numbing injection, obviously, and normally for like finger injuries, for my surgery, they put it in the tip of my finger, which felt awful. But weirdly, the numbing injection in this part of my hand, it was like right in here, felt way worse, because not only was the needle bigger than I expected it to be, because I'm used to, like, when you get numbed at the dentist, that's like a pretty small needle. That needle was like kind of fucking huge. And also he put it deeper than I was expecting it to go. I could feel how deep it was in my hand, which felt not painful, just disgusting. Like, actually vile. Hated it. I want to go this way. I'm gonna fly there, which means we need this fella. I'm just gonna skedaddle off of this side. It felt vile and disgusting, and I hated it. So, it did hurt a little bit, but mostly it was just super uncomfortable. So I made a noise because I was really uncomfortable, and it was a very strange noise. It was sort of like, ugh. And he looked very concerned all of a sudden. He was like, oh my god, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. It just feels awful. I think he expected me to, like, really be in pain, and I was like, no, it's so gross. That's really the best way to describe it. It's just a thoroughly repulsive feeling. You just never want to feel it. But something about, like, him being, like, very in a rush and, like, trying to do things very quickly and kind of, like, I don't know, a lot of times when I've been to a doctor, oh, okay, thank you to my mouse for that. I changed the batteries today. it might be. I'm wondering if it's like some type of Bluetooth interference thing between my mouse and keyboard. Or, dude, you know what it could be? My mouse kind of fucking up a little bit, and trying to connect to like my computer instead. Where am I going? Or my mouse fucking up and trying to connect to my tablet instead of my computer. I should be up there, not down here. Really, I wanted to go to the Bastion, which is not either of these directions. It's up there. So, why don't we go there? I need to find something I can jump off of so I can fly away. But yeah, I think it was kind of funny to see him have his like snap back to reality moment of like, a lot of times when you see doctors, they kind of treat you like you're not a person. And they're like rushing you around and handling you like you are not a person, like a real life human being. You know, you just become a patient and not a person. I was experiencing that with both doctors and nurses in the ER, and it was kind of getting frustrating. Like, when we first were told to go into like a little room to be like examined and like treated, this nurse tried to take the paper towel I had wrapped around my hand off of my hand, and he was being really rough with it, and it was very sensitive because there was a needle still in my finger. And so I told him, hey, slow down. And he was like, I have to take it off, and being like super rough with my hand. And I was like, I know, I'm going to let you take it off. Just go slow. Be a little more gentle. Or hey, I'll take it off and I'll do it slowly. Please stop rushing around my hand that actively has a needle in it. And so I take the paper towel off, and he's like, oh, I didn't know it still had a needle in it. And I was like, yeah, dude. I didn't fucking take it out. That's like puncture wound 101. Do not take the thing stabbing you out of your stab. That's... Thanks, dude. One single durability. That's like puncture wounds 101, is do not take the thing you have been punctured with out of your puncture wound. So I didn't take it out. And I guess for whatever reason, also, they changed it later on. But for the ER visit, I don't know what was going on in triage, but she wrote down not only that it was my ring finger, but also that it was my right hand. How do you mix up not only what finger? You looked at my hand, dude. Like, whatever. I don't know. You look at my hand and go, okay, so it's in your left index finger. And wrote down, okay, right ring finger. How did that happen? I don't know. So they seemed kind of confused. And also it did say in my little notes thing that it was still in my fucking hand. I don't know how he got the impression that it was not in my hand, because I saw him when we initially went into the room, like reading through my little note thingy. So, I don't know, man. I think the ER is just generally kind of chaos. So basically, it was still in my hand. So he was like, oh shit, didn't know it was still in your hand. My bad. Go get x-rays. And then we went to go get x-rays. Which was kind of it was all kind of a harrowing experience. I was going to say that was a harrowing experience, but it was all generally a harrowing experience. I need to not have an elytra on anymore, or else that is going to drive me insane. Is this where I just came from? I think so. I don't know. Where is anything? Wow, dude, this is like sick. I don't know. I should probably make like a full proper video about it, because I could ramble about it for ages. I don't know, maybe somebody would find it interesting, my cautionary tale of like, do not operate a sewing machine while you are experiencing distress, you know? I don't know. I just worry that it's like too gross, I guess. Honestly, I think I might end stream. Not necessarily from talking about my finger injury, it's not really that. I just think my migraine is getting worse and I probably should I probably should go lie down. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think that would be the smart thing to do, you know? So yeah, I think I'll just literally, I want to be in a place where I'm not going to get shot at by a gas while I do my little spiel. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to stand out here, lest I be shot to death. You can stare deeply into this chest. There's gold, and smegma cream, and this, and 2 swords. Dude, if you really fucking hate spiders, you're gonna love this sword. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here because I feel kind of miserable. There's tape stuck to my sock. Thank you for watching. Sorry that I feel so miserable. Hope you enjoyed my ramble about my nasty finger injury. I should probably make a video about that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you. I don't know, dude. When I see you, hopefully I will not have a migraine then. Hopefully. I hope. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. Goodbye.